Michael's solo trip. Michael's solo sweat-a-thon. That's what we're gonna call this one. So it is that time.
Hold please. It's that time again.
For me to go do some work on the house.
I have to take my mom to a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I can't go. But our plan was for the next few weeks to go out for 3 days of the weekdays, hopefully.
And work from there.
Work from there.
Yeah.
And in the morning from like 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. once we start work. Get things done that we need to get done, like pulling the weeds and making the house look pretty again. Thank you.
It's about 6:30, almost 7. I'm gonna drive out there and crash and then wake up super early.
Get started.
Kristen will keep you updated on what she's up to here at home.
Renowned dishes.
Yeah. I miss you.
I miss you too.
You gonna be okay with Finn?
Yeah, I got my buddy.
Finn.
I got my little protector.
You got your little what?
Protector.
Oh, Finn. Are you gonna protect her?
I think he thinks he's going to J-Tree. You're not. It's okay. He sees us packing. And what's happening?
Bye, dude. Bye, dude. We got an hour and 45-minute drive. Let's go. It says I'll get there at 8:30. It says I'll get there at 8:37. Is there anybody else out there that does this? My GPS says I'm going to get there at 8:37. I guarantee I'll get there probably at 8:30 if I don't make any stops. It's like a fun little game. It's the only joy that I have driving long hours. Not that long, but can I beat the time that the map says to me? It's my favorite game. If you're a dude, it's probably yours too. Hi, house. Hi. You look so beautiful. Moon is out. Oh, it is 8:34. I shaved off 3 minutes. I went a little slower because I was looking at the sunset. Oh well, time to unpack and go to bed. Hello, house. Oh, it looks so good. I got all of my things in here. This lizard just scared the crap out of me. Do you see how big it is? Buddy, you're giant. He's eating good. Do you see that? You are a big boy. Dang. I woke up this morning and I realized that Kristen packed all the food last night. She forgot to pack me breakfast stuff, so I have like no eggs, no toast, nothing for breakfast really. And I was going through my bag and I realized I completely forgot to pack shirts, like t-shirts. I packed my shorts, my pants, my underwear, my socks. And when it got to t-shirts, I got distracted and something happened and I got distracted. So I have this t-shirt, luckily I have the orange high-vis shirt in the garage that I've used when I've done like outside work before. So I'm gonna use that to do work in, so I'm not sweaty in my only t-shirt. That adds a fun little challenging part to this week's adventure. Oh my gosh, the sunrise is beautiful. It's about to get hot and I need to get out there and get to work. I feel so bad. These cactus have been so solid like the entire time we've owned this house. And we had a crazy heat wave the last 2 weeks and we have not been here to water them. So it's our fault and they are looking very rough. So I'm trying to give them some much needed love right now and soak them with some water because it is the early morning and it's the right time to water the cactus. Okay, feeling a little deflated right now because it's 7:45. I need to make some breakfast, and tomorrow I'm gonna get up at 5 and I'm going to start then because the sun is just way too hot. I only got like, I don't even know if it's a quarter of the way across where I need to get across. Hopefully I can do some later, go out there during the day. I got a whole list of other things to do as well. Time to get to work, and then see where we're at. Do you like my orange shirt? Fun. Okay, so I've been working all morning, but we just got some packages. We just got a package. Ordered a bunch of stuff this week because while we were traveling to different Airbnbs through Italy, we learned a couple things. And one of them is that when you're traveling, ultimately, at least with our Airbnb, you'll be driving for a bunch of hours, and then let's say you don't have water and you're thirsty and you come in to the Airbnb. We have been providing everybody with water bottles, standard water bottles. We tried doing fancy. It's not cost effective to do fancy. Airbnb in Positano just had a Brita filter, and I was like, I have absolutely no idea why we have never had a Brita filter. Because the water out here is actually not that bad. We ordered a Brita filter online. I think it was $20 because I upgraded the filter to be a 6-month filter, like the super ultra premium filter. This way, people can just fill it up. And there was fresh water in the fridge for you at all times. Oh, it's kind of small. Look at this, great. And the new Brita filters have a light on top when the filter needs changed. That's nice. This is one upgrade. It's supposed to come with a filter. Okay, the filter's inside. Another thing that Kristen and I realized is actually the other night we were watching Kara and Nate. I don't know if you guys know about them, but they are like travel vloggers. They have an amazing channel, but they just did like their anniversary out here in Joshua Tree, and they stayed at a couple different Airbnbs, and while they were staying at an Airbnb, they filmed them making coffee every morning, and it was so aesthetically pleasing because of the way the coffee station was set up in the Airbnb. And we were like, shoot, maybe we're missing out on that little aspect of the Airbnb of having like a coffee station. Right now, you can probably see behind me, there is a kettle on our stove top. It just doesn't look good. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ignore all my stuff. We have this right now. We just have the Keurig set up over here. Ignore this, I'm testing out ideas. We have the French press up there, and then the roast up there, coffee mugs, whatever. We are going to be making a little coffee station right here. And instead of having this that you have to turn on and wait for and listen and gets loud, but let me show you what we got. So we noticed that in their video, they had a beautiful, beautiful stag kettle, gooseneck, like this, you know, making coffee in the morning. So maybe I will do that tomorrow morning, even though I don't really drink coffee anymore. But they had a nice, let me show you the base. I'm guessing the one at their Airbnb was a stag one, which is like $200. I believe that's what it costs. And this one was $50, and it looks very close, 50 to 70. I can't remember off the top of my head. But so it has this little base that it sits on, and it looks so nice. This and the Keurig so that it's all in one place, and it looks cute. This was inspired by Kara and Nate, so thank you, Kara and Nate. We'll link their video. They stayed at a bunch of different Airbnbs here. We'll link it down below because it was actually an awesome video. It is now about 3 o'clock and the clouds have rolled in. I have decided to try and get some much needed work done outside. I'm gonna see how much I can get done on this side of the yard. If not, I'm gonna be moving some things around and just doing some stuff outside. So let's get to it. I got my hot uniform on. I'm gonna dip myself in the water and get to work.
Okay, so while Michael is sweating his tuchus off, I figured I would pop in here to talk to all of the vacation rental owners or property managers, or whether you're just starting your first property, or if you're managing a huge portfolio, how crucial it is to have control over your own business. So that's why today we're excited to introduce you or remind you about Lodgify. Lodgify is a powerful tool that's all about putting you in the driver's seat of your vacation rental business. With Lodgify, you get total control over your bookings, pricings, and guest communication all in one place. That means from Vrbo, Booking.com, Airbnb, Lodgify, your direct booking site, you can contact everybody from one main hub. There's no more juggling different platforms or worrying about third-party fees eating into your profit. Plus, with your own direct booking website, you can create a unique brand identity, which is something we have been really pushing for in 2024 and we're really proud of. We're slowly starting to roll that out. And the best part, direct bookings mean higher profits and stronger connections with your guests. So if you're ready to take your vacation rental business to the next level, check out Lodgify and use code KM15 to get 15% off their professional and ultimate yearly plan. Our code KM15 is valid through December 31st of 2024, so don't miss out. If you're interested or have been on the fence, you can check it out either way at the link in the description to learn more and start maximizing your vacation rentals potential with Lodgify.
You guys see that over there? I'm about to start on this area. This cloud coverage has been a godsend. So I'm gonna keep working because I don't think we'll get this tomorrow, but there is a crazy thunderstorm happening over there. It moved all the way around the house to over there. Let me see if we can hear it. Hold on one second. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's get to work. Let's clean this up. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. There's still a little bit daylight left. I got half of this area done. I got all the way out to the moon garden done. And then I just did over by the hammocks. I mean, guys, look at how beautiful it is. It's like, every time I'm here, I'm just working my butt off. I really need to take like an actual vacation here because it's been way too long. Thinking the next year we'll hire this done. We'll just make sure to save up some money to get it done because it's too much work. Although that was like a day, so it's really not that bad, but we just have to wait until everything dies. All that wheat, those grass and stuff dies, so it's easier to pull out. I think it's dinner time. I still have a lot more to do. I'm gonna wake up with the sun and get it done. So that's the plan. You're comfortable on your couch or your phone or wherever you are, because that was the most annoying thing ever. I'm sweating. It's 7:30 a.m. I think I'm gonna take a shower and then I have to go put in a full day of work on my computer, which is like 8 to 3, depending on how busy the day is. And then I have to come back out and clean up the piles, which should be even more fun. Oh my gosh, my nose is so dry. Oh, this is full of dirt and dust. It's getting way too hot out here. All right, let's go inside. Oh, these are really dirty. Oh my gosh, the air just started coming out double. It hasn't been that long, has it? Can you guys see how dirty these are? Super dirty. It's been, I feel like I've cleaned these within the last couple of months. Here's a friendly reminder to check your air filters. It's also day 2 of me wearing this shirt because I only packed 1 shirt. Okay, so I feel like I gotta show you guys what we're dealing with up here. So, I'll have to look back through the footage, but there's clearly some dirt right here. There's a dead bug right there. All of this is dirty. All of this is dirty. Do you guys see this? feel like I haven't neglected it that long, have I? Now I get the joy of cleaning this. Now, another thing that Kristen and I wanted to talk to you guys about was, like we've said, we really want to make the house feel luxurious. The lowest star we've gotten was on value. We've also had like not nice of soaps, like Kettle. We've just kind of like used stuff that we had, not necessarily laying around, but when we were starting the house, we weren't thinking about luxury, we were thinking about functionality and like, what can we get for as cheap as possible to like fill the space. One of the things that we did was we got Public Goods hand soap. We did have these old ones, but there's something about seeing like a really nice brand, and these just photograph really well. They're in all of the nice Airbnbs around here, so we wanted to match that. So we got these. Obviously we will not be using the soap that's in here because that's expensive. We have like a giant tub of Meyer's, like more natural hand soap in the back. So when this gets empty, we will refill it with the Meyer's. And let me take you into the bathroom and show you what we are doing there. We have been leaving the kitchen table is really messy right now, but we've been leaving this welcome basket on the kitchen table for our guests. So they walk in, they can see the instructions, they can see the welcome basket. The only problem with that is like, we went to a ton of Airbnbs, we've traveled to a ton of Airbnbs. Nobody has really a welcome basket. There was one Airbnb we stayed at in Texas when we were going to a wedding that did have one, and I think that's where we got the idea, but we don't need a welcome basket. What was in the welcome basket was waters, coffee pods, and then we had these individually wrapped soaps. These, which we got online, and they are kind of a, I don't know, healthier option, less fragrance, like no fragrance and stuff like that. We were using individually wrapped because we had some friends that came out when we initially started it and said that they prefer when Airbnbs and hotels use individually wrapped things. But like, looking at all of the other Airbnbs in the area, none of them use prepackaged stuff like that. They all use like nice bottles of like nice looking shampoos and things. So we're going to be getting rid of the welcome basket. Water will now be in the fridge in the Brita. Coffee will now be on the coffee station. I'm not quite done with it yet. This welcome book will be somewhere else in the house, probably on the entryway now. The soaps, we will be switching to using the bottles in the shower. What we're also gonna do is keep those individually wrapped. So if somebody prefers those, we are going to be keeping them in the hall closet so that our guests can have that as an option. New hand soap here. These ones, see, they look kind of nice up there. They're a set. They look good. I thought these bottles were gonna be bigger actually, but so there's a shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. Obviously our goal is we'll probably need to redo the shower fairly soon, but little upgrades like that, but like that they are getting nice amenities and they're not getting like some Amazon soap that like is in a little packet. But right now we have sunscreen and tampons for our guests, but we will put the shampoos and soaps right here if they want a bar of soap and individually wrapped. So it's 7 o'clock right now. I got about an hour left of sun. And I've done some calculations. Each pile takes me around 4 minutes if I'm hustling. So realistically, I'm gonna make some food. Although the sun goes down, it doesn't get exactly dark until about 8:30, 8:45. So I think I can do this whole side of the yard. All of these piles, there's 19 piles left. That's 70 something minutes. So I'm starving. I'm gonna make some dinner, and then I'm gonna get back out here and try and finish this side tonight. So I have like maybe 30 minutes of work in the morning, and then I can do other things in the morning. finished this whole side of the yard. It's about 8:30. I'm dripping sweat. I'm so hot and I'm exhausted. Oh, a cold shower sounds so good. The moon is out. Look at this. You see the moon? Oh, it looks so good. I'll show you guys some finishing shots. I have the stuff I did over by the moon garden that I'm going to wake up with the sun and take care of. That should only take me 30 minutes. But oh my gosh, this is going to look so good for our photos. I just want like drone shots and like photos of the property just to look nice. So, oh, that's the goal. It's beautiful out here, but I'm always sweating when I'm out here. I just want to relax. All right, if I don't see you again, good night. 3 more to go. And then we're freaking done. I need to put these rocks back, make this look neat, move the can over there. But you guys, oh my gosh, it looks so much better. I moved the cornhole set over here because this just felt like a better spot. So all this is clean now. All that's clean. And then going out to the moon garden, it's clean. Honestly, with 2 people, we probably could have done that in 1 day. Just being honest. And maybe not the height of summer, but we've got to work with what we got. So as you guys know, my hot tub troubles have continued with our cover. One thing that we have not figured out how to do is to keep the strap in place when the hot tub cover is open. As you can see, I tried to put down this Velcro. All it did was ended up melting the sticky stuff onto the top of the thing and made it really dirty. So that's not an option. So I had this idea. If only there was a little loop this could like sit in that it wouldn't pull out when somebody unhooks it. So what I'm going to do is use this nylon or this strap that I bought on Amazon, this fabric, and I'm going to sew in my own little loops right here like this, so that when you take this off, the strap stays in place. Now I get to sew, and if I've learned anything on doing these projects, it's to not start in the front. So I'm going to start on the back side of this. Let's see if we can make this happen relatively quickly. Okay, let's see if this works. So now this goes through here. This goes through here. Strap. Wow. Okay. It kind of worked. That way when you go like this, the strap, I mean, maybe I can make the others tighter, but the strap has a place to like clearly hang in. On to the next one. It was done. I figured out to make it flatter so that it's kind of, see that? It kind of like folded it even more. So you have to kind of slide it through so it's harder to pull out. Here we got number 2 strapped on. And you guys don't really need to watch a grown man sew, so I'm just gonna do these and we'll move on to the next thing. So I'm sitting here working on this 3rd strap right now. I look down, you guys, something has been eating the wood on our hot tub. Something has been eating the wood on our hot tub. I don't know what it is, but that's pretty rude. It's gotta be a bunny or something. The last thing on my agenda this morning is to clean up this patio area because guests have obviously spilled coffee or some sort of drink on the rug, and there's stuff kind of over here, so I'm gonna work on cleaning this area up now. It is now day 3 of me being here. I am starting to feel the effects of being here alone, not in a bad way, but just like, okay, I think I came what I did here to do. One of the biggest factors of that is that we just got our electricity bill for this last month, and it was like 100, 105 degrees out here, heat waves going on, and we had to have the AC running. Guests, I'm sure, cranked up the AC, but it was a very high bill. It was like $400 and something when it's usually like $150 to $200. So I was thinking about it and I was like, I'm out here, you know, I did what I came to do. I don't need to be running the air anymore. So I think I'm gonna try and get out of here as quickly as possible. Now I have all of my stuff everywhere. It looks like a homeless person has moved in on the couch, and all of my stuff is everywhere. And then I have to clean the areas that I've been in. Like I said, I did not sleep in the bedrooms, so I just need to clean this living room, the kitchen, the bar room, and the bathroom. I think I'm going to try and tackle that right now, just so I can get out of here and get back home to Kristen and Finn, because I really miss them. Hopefully we'll be back next week during the week to get even more things done beautifying the home for its photo shoot, which is not scheduled yet, but the weeds won't grow back. That's no. Guys, I have caught the culprit. I've caught the lizard that's been living in our house. It is time for you to go, buddy. Time for you to go. I'm so sorry to do this to you, but you got to go outside. All the way outside. I'm going to take you far away from the house. Can you see his little face in there? See his little face? You've been eating good, but you've been pooping on the floor, so time for you to go. He's still alive, guys, don't worry. Look, yeah, see, there he goes. He's off. Live over here.